Both Woobin and Sunjin turned to see what had captured everyone's attention. Erin, who had just entered the room, now stood at the center, her bright smile lighting up the space as the crowd erupted into warm applause to welcome her back. Woobin glanced at Sunjin, who appeared utterly unfazed by the commotion, and leaned closer to remark that she hadn't changed one bit, her fiery eyes still as sharp as ever. Sunjin, uninterested in Woobin's comment, focused instead on listening to the brief speech Erin was about to give. Standing beneath the soft glow of the chandelier, Erin looked around the room, her gaze drifting over familiar and unfamiliar faces alike. She expressed how happy she was to be back home after such a long time away, and how much it meant to be welcomed so warmly. Her eyes found the corner where Sunjin and Woobin stood, and she added that it was comforting to see old faces again after so many years apart. With a playful glint in her eyes, she urged everyone to relax, have fun, and make new connections. As the polite applause faded, Erin made her way toward where Sunjin and Woobin stood, but the moment Sunjin saw her approaching, he slipped away without a word, disappearing into the crowd before she could reach him. Erin watched him walk off, her expression a mix of amusement and curiosity, then turned to Woobin with a teasing smirk and tossed out a remark about him still playing loyal sidekick to Sunjin. Woobin, unfazed by her teasing, shot back with equal mischief, pointing out that she still had a knack for bullying men into dating her against their will. With a short laugh, he added that it was no surprise Sunjin had fled the moment he spotted her. He was clearly avoiding falling back under her spell. Erin's eyes narrowed with curiosity as she asked where Sunjin had gone and whether he would return. Woobin stepped closer, lowering his voice just enough to make sure she caught every word, and told her that Sunjin probably rushed back to his wife and child. He reminded her, half amused, half serious, that Sunjin was now a married man with a family to protect, and that her old games would get her nowhere this time. Erin only grinned, a spark of mischief flickering in her eyes, and declared that she had never been fond of playing by the rules, and certainly wouldn't start now. Before Woobin could reply, Dr. Anna joined them, greeting them both politely and apologizing for arriving late, explaining that an important meeting had held her back. Erin, who had not even bothered to offer a polite greeting in return, simply stared at Dr. Anna with thinly veiled curiosity as she spoke. Without missing a beat, she turned to Woobin and made a pointed remark about him now dating a foreign woman, implying he was following in Sunjin's footsteps by choosing someone who wasn't Korean. Dr. Anna tried to laugh it off and explain that they were not dating, but Erin stepped in closer, her voice dripping with amusement as she suggested that if they truly weren't together, then Dr. Anna must surely have feelings for him. There was, in her opinion, simply no way a woman could remain just friends with a man as desired as Woobin. As if to twist the knife a little deeper, Erin tossed a final jab, saying she had always preferred him with Yuna rather than some foreign girl. Woobin, sensing that Erin's sharp tongue might quickly spiral into something that would offend Dr. Anna further, cut her off with a quick remark about Sunjin probably still lurking outside on his phone. He urged her not to waste the rare chance to chase him down after all these years apart. Without missing a beat, Erin's eyes lit up with mischief as she turned on her heel and hurried out in search of Sunjin. Left alone, Woobin turned to Dr. Anna and offered an apologetic smile, explaining that Erin had no filter and rarely thought before she spoke. Dr. Anna only smiled in return, brushing off the awkwardness as if it were nothing at all. She stepped closer, lifting her hands to straighten Woobin's slightly crooked bow tie, her eyes locking with his in a moment that felt oddly charged. Feeling the weight of her gaze and the closeness between them, Woobin shifted uncomfortably, then politely excused himself, muttering something about fetching drinks as he stepped away, leaving Dr. Anna standing alone, her eyes following him as he disappeared into the crowd. Meanwhile, outside in the quiet of the night, Sunjin sat in his car, one hand gripping the steering wheel, the other fumbling with his keys as he prepared to drive away. He had promised Minsu he would be home on time tonight to be with her and Minji, and he was determined not to break that promise. Just as he steered the engine to life and was about to pull out, a shadow moved into view, stepping directly into the path of his headlights. There, standing defiantly in front of his car, blocking his only way out, was Aaron, her eyes locked on his through the windshield.